Hey, welcome everybody. We are here with Elena and Sarah from Dawn. How are you guys doing today?
Hi, how are
Hi, how are you?
you?
Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, anytime. It's my pleasure. So do me a favor and tell me a little bit about yourselves. Sarah, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'm Sarah Hickey. I'm the Senior Director of North American Marketing here at Dawn, and specifically, um, part of my team focuses on our market research and insights that help our customers grow their businesses.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Elena Taylor, the Vice President of National Accounts at Dawn Foods. In my role, I work closely with our customers to understand their strategies and objectives and find the sweet spot where our goals align to drive mutual beneficial growth to ultimately delight their consumers.
So when you say sweet spot, was there pun intended there? Because I know you guys
always,
love sweets.
always puns intended in bakery.
So what exactly is Dawn? What do you guys do?
Dawn Foods is a manufacturer and distributor of sweet baked goods throughout the US and Canada, North America, though we also have a global footprint. And we've been partnering with customers for over 100 years to delight consumers.
That's awesome. So what is that circle of excellence in the background there?
Yeah, this is the basis of everything that we try to do here at Dawn. It's people, products, and customers. And so the turning point for that is really us delivering through our people with our products to delight our customers every day. And we like to think of ourselves as your partner for bakery success.
Oh, I love it. I wish I had some of your products in front of me right now to taste because they
No,
look delicious.
you gotta come interview us in person next time. We have lots
Hey, I would love to.
of
So earlier you mentioned innovations or trends, I mean. So what kind of trends and innovations are you seeing out in the industry right now?
Yeah, so one of John's ways in which we meet customers' needs is really through insights and market research and really data that helps to drive their businesses. Dawn prides itself in investing in those resources to share with our customers to partner for them to move forward. Recently, we have launched our global bakery trends. Those are four trend areas that we think are most impactful to the customer and to the consumer and the things that they're looking for in bakery. Those four trends are technology transformation, which is really about how consumers are using technology in order for them to not only pay, buy, and receive sweet baked goods, but how they're using it as a way to communicate the ideas behind sweet baked goods. Social media is a perfect example of that, virtual celebrations, etc. A next trend is daily delights. These are the small individual indulgent moments that we're all having throughout the day or multiple times a week in order to bring that moment of joy or pleasure to us, to bring light into our day. We know that mental well-being is a big critical part of consumers' lifestyles and the decisions that they're making. And daily delights is really about the sweet treats that help to bring joy into their lives. Our third trend is experience exploration. That's about the evolution of nostalgia, which we know consumers were gravitating to towards the very early times of the pandemic, but the evolution of that nostalgia into different cultural experiences, as well as flavors with a twist. So think about your favorite treat when you had as a child, and instead of having that in ice cream format, you can have that delivered in a cupcake. Taking those forms and flavors of candy and bringing them to a donut. That's really experience exploration. But our final trend is mindfulness matters. And this is really the evolution of wellness and how consumers are becoming more of a conscious choice than they are about following strict diets or restrictions. So we see consumers really thinking about themselves, their own personal well being, and the choices that they're making. They're thinking about their community and the world around them, and also what that global impact is to sustainability and other things, all coming kind of together into their own decisions on what their diet looks like and the choices that they're making, as opposed to saying, I'm vegan or I'm gluten free or I'm following this restricted diet. I'm making a conscious choice of everything that I choose to eat. And it all kind of sets within this lifestyle expectations that I'm trying to achieve.
So do you think that mindfulness is more of like a generational type of thing? Because I'm thinking back like when I was a kid or I was a young adult, we didn't care about certain things like that as much as the millennials and younger do now.
Yeah, all of these trends are really connected, right? So if you think about cultural awareness and the mindfulness that you have about consumers impact in the larger world around them. If you think about technology as a way to share more information so that you can be more educated on those conscious efforts and pieces that you're having. If you think about daily delights and that consciousness of, I don't have to restrict myself from these moments, I just need to moderate the size or the frequency or the portion or the quality of what I'm choosing to consume. I think mindfulness is a bit generational because all of those things are kind of coming at them and they're able to learn and see where that direction should go. That's not to say, though, that older consumers aren't conscious. Especially as we think about an aging population, that consciousness is very relevant to their personal health. However, they are learning and seeing and exploring more as well through technology. And so they understand what impact they're making and their decisions has on the greater good.
So thinking about products and services, I can only imagine that working in a bakery is a pretty, it's a lot of work, right? So what do you guys do to help take care of those employees or help with employee retention, those sorts of things?
Yeah, so we've done a number of things that I can speak to start. And one of them is really focused on helping our customers think differently about labor and help simplify the labor within their operations. So, for example, we've really helped our customers transition some elements in their operations from scratch to a ready-to-use product. So, for example, if one of our customers is making a cake from scratch, we have, high quality mixes and bases that we can transition to them to, and that eliminates steps within their process and really simplifies and speeds up their ability to make finished goods. And we've done this a lot with icings, for example, taking a scratch buttercream, frosting, and how do we make that a ready-to-use product that still delivers on all of the components that delight their consumers, but really helps simplify so that it enables them to have more focused efforts for their labor throughout their operations.
Never really stopped that innovation process. So as we most recently launched what we call Pack Perfect non-sticky glaze. And what we're really working on is trying to deliver that high quality, fresh experience for the consumer, right? That's what they're looking for. That's what they want. To our supermarket and our large retail customers, that has a 5-day shelf life, that doesn't have that sticky or melty experience that a consumer sometimes has if you have something in a clamshell for too long. We allow the consumer to get the experience that they want with the customer that's continuing to reduce their shrink, that's continuing to reduce that labor, that's helping them internally meet the consumer needs without as much labor-intensive practices.
So when you say packed perfect, are you saying that when I get my baked good, the icing's not going to be all over the packaging? It's not going to be smushed. It's not going to ruin my experience.
That's right. You're going to have that. You're going to have a glaze that isn't sticky to your fingers, but tastes delicious, as coats the donut exactly how you would want it, and you're not having half of it kind of swimming at the bottom of your package.
See, you're speaking my language because I love getting my hands dirty, or I hate getting my hands dirty.
That's right.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, ladies, in closing, do you have any other comments you want to throw out there for our viewers?
The last thing I would just say is that Dawn, again, centers and prides itself on that circle of excellence and meeting the needs of our consumers through things like this trends research, through our innovation, is really about talking and understanding the customer, working backwards from the product and the people that can help them deliver it.
Awesome. I love it.
My final thought, our company's filled with bakers and chefs, with food scientists who understand how to make great tasting treats that really function well within the context of our customers' operations. So we're here to be our customers' partner in innovation and helping them build their business.
All right, well, ladies, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. And thank you for joining Nation's Restaurant News and Dawn for this insider interview.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.